Uh-oh. The internal battery has run dry. That's what's going on. Alright. Nobody wants to hear that. Oh. Here we have Pokémon Emerald. Its timer battery has run down, so we are going to try, for the first time, to replace one of these things. Now, at some point in the past I would have started with the plastic cylinder from a pen and probably a barbecue lighter and try to use that to make the form of this tri-wing screwdriver, or tri-wing screw, make a temporary screwdriver for it. But I decided I wanted to try using the right tool for the job this time, so I got one of these from AliExpress for about $5. And it includes the tri-wing screwdrivers and a few others that may be of interest when taking apart certain other things. I believe this is the one we want. There we are. The one I chose was a little on the big side, I guess, but it came right out. That's good. So next, apparently we need to slide this. I don't remember which way, so we're going to try both. Slide down. And there is our circuit board. Flex it a little, and it'll come right out. Now, there are people who suggest that the way to do this is to slide a knife under this battery connector and effectively pop off these spot welds that are on the battery, and then use the leftover arms there to make contact with the battery, with a new battery that is just a plain old coin cell. From personal experience, I have had no end of trouble with that sort of arrangement in other stuff I've tried to fix. So instead of doing it that way, I'm going to take the soldering route. So, I have secured a battery that will be suitable for this replacement. Now, you may note that it is not the same size, but it is the same rated voltage, and with a little bending, it will fit. And we're just going to start by checking the voltage on the existing battery. And it says it's down to 0.2 volt, which is probably not very effective, so to speak. It's supposed to be 3 volts. And what we've got here is a very fresh battery. It's all the way up to 3.3 volts. And it will do the job nicely. In addition to having the solderable tabs pre-spot welded, which is nice, this battery also has a bit of insulation wrapped around the edges, so that even if it didn't have the tabs on it, if I were to slice through these spot welds and reattach to the existing contacts, it would be less likely to sort of short the negative to the positive on the battery and make everything just so much worse. Okay, the plan for this is to apply some new flux, pull the existing battery out while the solder is still hot and lower the new thing into its place, and just sort of hope everything goes nicely. I'm going to wait until after we're done desoldering to apply new flux here. It shouldn't be necessary until then. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm back to what we were doing. Okay. It's the first part. And there's the second part. As you can see, the battery we're replacing is a, let's get that in the shot here, a Maxell CR1616T size. That's also been pre-welded and insulated along the sides. So we will get rid of that. And I'm going to just place a bit of new flux on these joints. And it was kind of easy to see before, but the negative side was up and connected to this contact, but also this is marked as negative and this is marked as positive. So just because, I'm going to get a little extra tin on these before I try to apply the new battery to the old circuit. Okay, if I place this where the old battery was, this positive contact is going to be a little long. I'm going to trim this. There we are. There it was. Okay, well, my technique sucks. We're going to try that again. I'm going to have to bend that a little. Or am I? Well, it stuck that time, didn't it? I didn't want to do it on that side, did it? Did that work? It might have. Well, I think I got some decent contact on that. And maybe we get some some alcohol swab action in there going on. I'm just using all sorts of tools that I haven't used before. Obviously. Oops. I want the corporate branding. Alright. I am satisfied that this is now worth a test. So now, here's our new stuff. Soldered in place of the old stuff. My technique isn't the greatest, but I think it's gonna work. And no message. My sons will be so happy. Asta.